The moon hung low in the ink-black sky, casting eerie shadows across the desolate road. John's hands tightened around the steering wheel as he embarked on his late-night journey home. The hum of the engine was his only company, but an unsettling feeling clawed at the edges of his mind. It was a night like any other, or so he thought. The road stretched ahead like a ribbon of darkness, illuminated only by the dim glow of his headlights. As he drove deeper into the night, the trees lining the sides of the road seemed to press in on him, their gnarled branches casting grotesque shapes on the pavement. The radio crackled with static, and John's heart skipped a beat. He tried to brush it off as a simple glitch, but unease crawled up his spine. He fumbled for his phone, hoping for a distraction from the growing sense of isolation. The signal bars wavered between weak and non-existent. With a sigh, he tossed his phone onto the passenger seat and focused on the road. The darkness was thick, almost suffocating. Shadows danced at the periphery of his vision, and every so often, he could swear he saw figures darting among the trees. His rational mind told him it was just his imagination playing tricks, but his instincts urged him to drive faster. As the minutes ticked by, the road seemed to stretch endlessly, as if mocking his attempts to escape the clutches of the night. A sense of dread settled in his chest, and he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. He glanced in the rearview mirror, and for a split second, he caught a glimpse of pale eyes staring back at him. His heart raced, and he hit the gas, the engine roaring as the speedometer climbed higher. The trees whizzed by in a blur, but the sensation of being pursued only intensified. He dared not look in the mirror again, fearing what he might see. The road twisted and turned, leading him deeper into a labyrinth of darkness. Panic gripped him, and his breath came in shallow gasps. He knew he had to escape whatever was haunting him, but the road seemed to lead nowhere, each turn bringing him back to the same nightmarish landscape. Just when he thought he couldn't take it any longer, the road ahead opened up into a clearing. John's heart leapt as he saw the glow of distant streetlights. He sped towards them, praying for safety. As he reached the edge of the clearing, the feeling of being pursued lifted, and the shadows that had plagued him seemed to retreat into the night. Relief flooded through him as he merged onto a well-lit street. He pulled over, his hands shaking on the steering wheel. He glanced back at the road he had just escaped, but there was nothing there, just the quiet darkness of the night. John took a deep breath, trying to steady his nerves. He knew he would never forget that harrowing drive through the haunted road. And as he drove the rest of the way home, he couldn't help but wonder what eerie secrets the night held, lurking just beyond the reach of his headlights. Please subscribe for more videos. I have a question to you. What will you do if you were him? Let us read your opinion below in comments.